In the cold, green waters of the Pacific, something is watching you. It has no bones, no shell, and blood the color of the sky. Its eye follows your every move with an unsettling, patient intelligence. This is not a creature of our world, and yet it is. Meet the giant Pacific octopus, the largest octopus on Earth, and perhaps the closest thing to an alien mind our oceans have ever produced. For centuries, sailors told stories of sea monsters lurking in the deep. They were not entirely wrong, but the truth is far stranger. Stretched from arm tip to arm tip, a giant Pacific octopus can span over 5 meters. The largest ever reliably recorded weighed nearly 70 kilograms, though legends speak of far bigger. Next to a diver, it is a sprawling, breathing shadow of pure muscle and skin. A bulbous head called the mantle holds its organs. Below it spread 8 powerful arms, each lined with rows of suckers. There is not a single bone anywhere inside. Almost the entire animal is pure, flexible muscle. Over 1,600 in total, and these are not simple cups. Every sucker can grip with astonishing strength and taste whatever it touches. This octopus can literally smell and feel its prey through the very palms of its arms. But the octopus is the most intelligent invertebrate ever studied. It solves puzzles, remembers faces, and grows bored without stimulation. In laboratories, keepers give them toys and games, simply to keep these restless, curious brains from becoming unhappy. And here is where it becomes truly alien. An octopus does not have one brain, it has 9. A central brain sits between its eyes, but 2/3 of its neurons are spread out through its arms. Each arm can think, taste, and decide, almost on its own. This means an octopus arm can explore a dark crevice for food, while the animal itself looks the other way. Even severed from the body, an arm can still reach and grab. It is less a single creature, and more like a team of separate minds working together. It's strange. Chemistry. This animal has 3 hearts. 2 of them pump blood through the gills, gathering oxygen. The third drives that blood around the rest of the body. When it swims, the main heart stops, which is why it tires so quickly. And its blood is not red, but blue. Our blood carries oxygen using iron, which shines red. The octopus uses copper instead, turning its blood a strange, alien blue. This copper-rich blood works far better in cold, low-oxygen water, letting it thrive where other animals would suffocate. Now watch. In a single second, the octopus can vanish. Its skin erupts into new colors and patterns, matching the reef so perfectly that it seems to melt into the rock. It is the greatest master of disguise in the sea. Its secret tiny sacs of pigment called chromatophores sit just beneath the surface. By squeezing or relaxing them, the octopus paints itself in real time. Beneath those are mirror-like cells that bend light, adding shimmer, silver, and even flashes of blue. But color is only half the trick. The octopus can also change the texture of its skin. Special muscles push it up into spikes, ridges, and folds, mimicking coral, seaweed, or jagged stone. In an instant, a smooth animal becomes a bumpy rock. Shape itself, as well as color. Here is the deepest mystery of all. The octopus is, as far as we know, completely colorblind. It cannot see the very colors it so perfectly matches. How does a colorblind animal hide in a rainbow world? Scientists still argue. Perhaps its skin itself can somehow sense light. When it must move, it fills its mantle with water, then blasts it out through a narrow tube called the siphon. The recoil fires the animal backward in a sudden, powerful jet. It is escaped by pure, explosive propulsion. Because it has no skeleton, the octopus can perform a feat that seems impossible. It can pour its huge, soft body through openings barely larger than its own eye. The only hard part of its entire body is its beak. If the beak fits through, the whole octopus follows. That beak hidden where the arms meet is sharp and hard like a parrot's. With it, the octopus cracks open crabs, clams, and shellfish. It can even drill a tiny hole straight through a shell and inject a paralyzing venom that turns its prey's insides to liquid. In captivity, its intelligence becomes legendary. Give a giant Pacific octopus a crab sealed inside a screw-top jar, and it will study the lid, wrap its arms around it, and twist the jar open from the inside. Some learn to solve the whole puzzle in under a minute, and they are masters of escape. In one famous case, an octopus named Inky slipped out of his aquarium tank at night, crossed the floor, and squeezed down a narrow drain pipe back to the open sea. They plan, they wait, and when no one is watching, they run. Some octopuses even use tools. Divers have filmed them gathering coconut shells and stacking them like nesting bowls, then carrying the pieces across the seafloor to build a portable shelter. Very few animals on Earth plan this far ahead. Fewer still carry their own armor with them. Those who work with them speak of real personalities. Some octopuses are shy and quick to hide. Others are bold, reaching out to touch a diver's hand or squirting water at people they seem to dislike. They watch us, just as we watch them, with unmistakable curiosity. By day, the giant Pacific octopus usually hides inside a rocky den, a lair marked by the empty shells of past meals. At night, it emerges to hunt, flowing over the reef like liquid shadow, probing every crack and crevice with its searching, endlessly tasting arms. For all its brilliance, the octopus lives its entire life completely alone. There are no parents to learn from, no companions, no community. Everything it knows, it teaches itself. And that dazzling, self-made mind is given only the briefest of moments to shine before its story turns tragic. Because short-lived. Despite all of its intelligence, a giant Pacific octopus survives only 3 to 5 years. It is born, it grows, it masters its alien world, and then almost as soon as it has, its time is already running out. At the very end of its life, it has one final purpose: to reproduce. The male passes a packet of sperm to the female using a special arm, and then his own body begins to fail. Within months, he wanders off, fades, and dies. But her sacrifice is far greater. The female eggs, not a few, but tens of thousands, woven into delicate, hanging strands like strings of tiny pearls. She drapes them across the ceiling of her cave, and from this moment on, her own life is no longer her own. For the rest, she blows gentle currents of fresh water over the eggs to keep them clean and strokes them with her arms, guarding against every predator. She does not hunt. She does not eat. She simply stays and slowly starves. This lonely vigil can last more than half a year. As the weeks pass, she grows weak and pale, her body wasting away. Then, at last, the eggs hatch and thousands of tiny octopuses drift out into the sea. And with the final ones, the exhausted mother dies. Her ultimate sacrifice. Her thousands, while the rare survivors grow to hunt crabs and clams, holding the whole reef in balance. Both hunter and hunted, the giant Pacific octopus is woven into every thread of the ocean's web. Remove it, and the entire tapestry frays. And yet, after everything we have learned, the giant Pacific octopus remains a profound mystery. We still do not truly understand its mind, its dreams, or how it sees the world. In that ancient, watching eye lies a form of intelligence utterly unlike our own, alien and magnificent.